Okay, so we're now not technically 2 weeks into the Bischoff-Heyman takeover of Raw and SmackDown lead into Extreme Rules. I'm assuming after Extreme Rules we'll probably see things really start to meter out some. So we'll begin with the tag division. SmackDown division's killing it with tags. Really like what they're doing with that. I do think that the combination of Otis and Tucker, I think they need a couple less catchphrases. Blue collar solid is good if it has better definition behind it. Otherwise, it's just the catchphrase. Seeing Otis hold that double suplex on Daniel Bryan and Woods, great. He's a ton of fun to watch in that ring. Huge amount of personality. Tucker is lucky he's got Otis on his side. They're going into a triple threat match. So it's New Day, Heavy Machinery, and the Planet's champions. I don't picture them taking the belt off Daniel Bryan. I just don't. Part of me just doesn't see that happening. I have some eyes driving me nuts. On the other show, Usos Revival. They've been on good matches. I'm cool with that. It is unique seeing the Street Profits show up. Man. Montez Ford, once he gets to show what he can do in that ring, people be like, well, this guy's a lot of personality. Yeah. And he kind of moves like Ricochet. Yeah. Okay, this guy's really good. And once they bring up his wife, Bianca Belair, people go, wow. This woman is almost like a hybrid of Charlotte and Sasha Banks. This is impressive. These people done nice things all the time? Yeah. Get out of here. Oh man, we're good for a couple of years with going to NXT. The Viking Raiders still squashing jobbers. Okay. Could I picture the Usos taking the belts off Revival and then going into feud with the War Raiders? Sure. At this time, the Raw tag division is kind of stagnant. We'll go with the mid-card division. Ricochet versus the Club. I like it. I like it a lot. It's really good feel to it. They showed him as like the Never Say Die babyface, getting beaten up by Gallows, Anderson, and Styles. I think that's going to be a fantastic match. I think Styles as a hockey heel works fantastic, taking on the Never Say Die babyface of Ricochet. Part of me's thinking like this. I could see them taking the title off Ricochet to put it on AJ Styles. Part of me also sees Ricochet retaining. And then maybe AJ Styles makes the move on to Rollins. Because we're into July and I think our next big event is SummerSlam. They got to work on some big money matches for that. Big money matches. Finn Balor. He had a match against newly kind of carrying Shinsuke Nakamura on SmackDown. Okay. Shinsuke MDK'd him flat out. I was like, ooh, good. This is a one night. This. We haven't this Shinsuke in a while. I like vicious heel Shinsuke. I'm cool with this. Maybe depending on how Aleister Black meters out, Aleister Black Shinsuke in a who kicks the opponent's head off faster and harder match, I could be down with that. Be down with that a lot. Cesaro being the person who's challenged to knock on Aleister Black's door. I dug it. Good. Because you know what this makes a good match for? Cesaro. This is his first pay-per-view match. A singles match without being in a tag team in a really long time. Same with Aleister Black. This is two characters who are on a rebuilding path. And Cesaro's going to go, I'm probably taking the loss. But you know what? I'm going to put a clinic in this. And Aleister Black's going, you know what? I'm going to kick that mouth guard out. I'm going to kick his teeth down his throat. Kick his head off. So those two are going to annihilate each other and the crowd's going to go wild. Which makes Extreme Rules actually look pretty good. AJ Styles Ricochet, good match. Revival Usos, you know it's a good match. Heel Daniel Bryan with Rowan, taking on a Haas team, and Xavier Woods and Big E. Again, that's a solid match. Some good stuff going on so far. Women's division. We'll go SmackDown first. I don't know, Bayley jumping Nikki Cross after their Beat the Clock challenge. Just, it didn't feel like it was an edgy babyface move. Felt like it was a tweener heel move. And Alexa Bliss is looking decent in this. Nikki Cross is looking very good in this. I mean, this is the most we've seen her talk, I think, period, since the NXT Aleister Black, who knocked me out vignette. She's doing really well in the ring. She's getting her character across, and she's getting some decent mic time. She's actually come out looking pretty good in this. From if you look at where she was a month ago to where she is now, that's a huge transition. 2-on-1 match. I don't picture the title off Bayley right now, plus with Bliss being on Raw. The idea of them being co-champions is interesting. I wouldn't mind that. I think that it's a unique direction to take it, and it takes it in the direction of Blake Cool. And, you know, if Nikki Cross is the one to beat Bayley, that could be a pretty good story. Nikki Cross, you know, Bayley could be like, well, Nikki, you're the one who won the match, but you're not the champion, you're the co-champion. There's directions you can go with that. Or maybe Sasha Banks shows up. They've got some directions to go with it, and overall, that title's feeling pretty good. The tag belts. The Kabuki Warriors will get a match sooner or later. Hopefully. They won in Tokyo, so they have to do something with it. Provided Billy's mad cow bird flu is okay. Kofi, Samoa Joe. I like how Kofi wasn't on the shows because he's dealing with some minor injuries. And Joe got to cut a really good promo. You know, try to be nice, respect your hustle. I'm gonna kill you. I'm just gonna kill you. I'm taking your title. Joe does fantastic promos. Doesn't back him up. He's in the Bray Wyatt spot of he gets a promo, makes you go, oh man, it's gonna go down. And then you watch the match and you go, the person who went down was Joe, but he looks really good doing it. So, Joe, I like how they plug him in as a main event guy, as a killer right there. Great stuff. I love what he's doing. I love that he was the first person to actually pin Kofi since he became champion, or make him submit. I like that. That's good. I still don't think Kofi's losing the title right now. Just don't. Now we'll go to the Raw women's. Lacey Evans has come a long way, but she's not there. She's not take the title off of Becky. No, just not there. Baron Corbin. Good heel. I mean, he gets some solid heat. He's got the proper moveset for the E. I don't picture him taking the title off of Seth Rollins, especially knowing that if Corbin were to win, Lesnar could cash in and kill him. And then Lacey has got the title. And then there's no automatic rematches, so I don't know who Lacey feuds against. And again, you got to build into the next pay-per-view. So I don't picture Corbin and Lacey getting the titles. I can maybe see the U.S. title changing hands and maybe the Raw tag. Beyond that, I don't see these belts really changing hands. So we'll go to some other storylines. Roman Reigns, The Undertaker versus Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon. The random, it was Cedric Alexander in the match the whole time? Okay. I guess. I just want this match to be done. With the rumors of Shane McMahon making a play to go after Kofi, taking the title off him at SummerSlam. I'm just waiting for this to be done. Saying. Now, if it ends up being Kofi, Shane wins, and then Lesnar cashes in and kills Shane, okay, I'm fine with that. Then Shane's a transitional champion. Then you could easily do, well, you know, then you could probably do a Kofi versus Lesnar. Again, I'd be fine with it. So what about the other storylines going on? Still in the Firefly House. Not. I'm glad they're putting the puppets randomly everywhere, but I think it still needs that moment where there's Bray confronting the lack of puppets, Bray asking where his puppets are going. It seems like it's missing just that one piece. Because it felt like it was really going somewhere, then they kind of just dropped it, and they had these little random bits here, and it feels like it's still missing that one just, like, oh hey, it's still here, this is still going on, just there's something happening. Just don't drop it cold turkey. I mean, even showing, you know, like the set, like, abandoned would be fine. Just something. The Caneli Cockled storyline. I guess they're trying to be edgy-ish. I'm not really digging it, because it's like, okay, so am I supposed to boo the guy whose wife cheated on him and is now pregnant? Because he's a weak man, but he's trying to do the best he can? Or do I boo the pregnant woman who's treating her man horribly? It's like, do I cheer the, effectively written as the beta male? Or do I cheer the cheater who's pregnant? Potential cheater's pregnant. It's like, why don't... It doesn't feel like anyone's going to come out looking good in this at all. Just don't spend a lot of time and it'll be fine. 24/7 Drake Maverick. Yes. That is some great stuff. Especially with his wife going to be like, we're on a honeymoon? Yep. To where? Orlando! This is where we live. 4th of July. USA. USA. 247. 247. It's just the right amount. It's just sprinkled in there. It's salt. Too much salt and it's bad. Just the right amount of salt. It's really good. His interactions with R-Truth, again, really good. Service on social media, again, really good. It's so good. Easily one of the highlights of Raw and SmackDown. So the weird random garbage belt is one of the best things going on WWE right now, consistently.